Wow. Meow. It's here. Oh, wow. Hello. Welcome, Everynia. Oh, wow. I actually don't know what I'm going to be drawing. I have a lot of things to draw, but I'm not necessarily feeling it right now. I do want to draw. Hello, hello. I was like, pizza. Drawing a little pizza. I didn't even pull up a canvas yet. I didn't. They pressed. Pressed. Press. Here's a pizza. Got cheese and it has cat ears. I went to I think I definitely have told this story before. I went to a friend's house and they were making like mini pizzas, and then I like cut the bread in like the shape of a cat. It had cat ears and stuff. And their mom was like, "Oh, are you making a cat shaped pizza?" I was like, "Yeah." It was a little embarrassing to be like, "Yeah, yeah, it's a cat." But it was cute. She didn't think anything of it. It was just me projecting. A whole thing of canvas? What is a whole thing of canvas? Isn't it just like a bunch of like mush? Anyway, so I was thinking, let me draw a VTuber or some sort. VTuber, biggest VTuber fan finally draws a VTuber. And I was thinking about which one, and then I was like, I don't know. This is one I want to draw. But I don't think her outfit is like TOS at all. It probably is to some extent. But she streams on YouTube for a reason. Other than the fact that she's like primarily a Japanese streamer. But there's that. And I was like, well, I should probably draw myself more. Which are your favorites? I like... So the one I'm thinking of is Miyako Miri. She's like a wolf. Oh, she's a wolf. Oh, I think. I'm pretty sure she's a wolf. What if I get that wrong? She has like kind of like non-distinct ears and tails. I think she's a wolf though. Yeah, she is a wolf-made samurai. She's super cute. She does ASMR, and I like listening to her ASMR. And then like Okayu. I like I like Kanai. He's my favorite. Kanai is my favorite from Nijisanji. I like Mashiro from Nijisanji. I like... Wait, hold on. Okay. Who else? I have to think. I feel like I really only like think about it. Let me do some warm ups while I'm here. Wasn't you Peachy's your favorite? I think she's so silly, funny. I like her. Her models are also super cute. I think she works them very well. Works the models very well. I say as someone who likes to make the VTuber models, I think it really suits her. Streaming regularly? I know, right? You know what's funny? I actually did, because, okay, I briefly mentioned this, I think, one stream ago, maybe 2 streams ago. But I was talking with... Roll call. I was talking with an old friend, and she was talking about VTubers or whatever. And then she was like, I remember when you used to stream so often. And she was like, you gotta lock in. You gotta keep streaming, Kame. You gotta keep streaming. And I was like, because we were catching up, and we had just talked so much about like motivation. Because she's like a tier 1, like top tier procrastinator, like self-proclaimed, like she admits it. So she was like, yeah, that whole thing. And then we were talking about how like the older figures in our lives who wanted to do art related stuff, like creative stuff, how they kind of just let time pass themselves by, and like they just kind of like use excuses. And I was like, I was like, I'm trying not to be that Cause it's a cycle, you know what I mean? It's a cycle of like generation being like, oh, when I was your age, I wanted to be an artist, but I couldn't, so I didn't. And now I see you drawing and I want you to be an artist. And then you, the little young individual, grows up and you're like, oh man, I want to be an artist. And then you just let it pass you by. And then you just think it's over when it's never over. You can start when you're old as shit. I have a painting classmate who's like maybe in his 70s, and he started painting really recently. And like when I think of like 70s, I think it's like 5 years here, 5 years there, 5 years there. Will I last another 5 years? And you're like, holy smokes, it's over. But it's not over. Like, you can just start.
This would be Carmine's buddy who kicked our so-called leader in the asked to stream more.
No, yeah. So I was like, I can't, like, if she's watching, yeah, if my friend's watching me and she's like, oh, Kame, you used to stream and you used to do all this cool creative stuff. I wish I could do all this cool creative stuff. And I'm like, I can't disappoint her. I can't disappoint her. Because I'm doing my best. Anyway, I'm going to show that I actually did make a schedule. Well, I made a schedule layout, but I actually haven't used it because, like, I don't know if you guys are the same. Your favorite artist start to was 30. Yeah, and 30 is not even that old either. Like, 30 is, like, still super young. So it's kind of thing where it's like, you know, just get to it. And it's hard to just get that first initial one. But if you don't think too much about it, tell me if this music's too loud, by the way. I don't think it is. But if you don't, like, think too much about it, you just kind of let it happen, then, like, things will naturally build up over time. What's it called, like, snowballing? Things will naturally snowball for the positive. For the better. I'm trying to find where the hell I put this damn schedule that I made. Maybe it's in here. Anyway, the way that I use planners and like calendars and stuff is like not the way you're supposed to use them at all. Here's my little schedule. I use them retroactively. So let's say on my little planner, I did a stream. I will write the fact that I did a stream after the fact instead of like planning it out. Like, oh, let me stream this time. And this time I'll just like write it after the fact. Or if I went out with some friends, I'd be like, after the fact, I'll write, oh, I went out with some friends, right? Like I always do it after. When a personality chooser is killing you, you really try to super hard. Yeah, it really just is. I feel like if you ever do have like a single split emotion of like, let me start doing it now, it's hard to take advantage of that single split moment, but even that little split moment once in a while will add up. It's very hard. It's like a checklist. That's actually kind of a good way of putting it. Yeah. So here's the schedule I made. Isn't it super uber duper cute? I spent so much time like thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I want the mirror theme and like the little rose theme that you don't see a lot. More a diary, yeah, definitely. And my planner that I use, it's like an off-brand like Hobonichi weeks. So it's like super thin. It's like thin like this. And it has like, I don't even think it says anything on the front. I don't like the ones where they say like shit on the front. Like you guys go like to like a Ross or a Marshalls or some shit. Too much jacket, not enough lead time. Did I use the jacket one? I did. All right. But anyway, it says weekly on the side here. Erase. My little bad eraser. It says weekly, and it's pink and it has a protective layer and it has a lot of stuff in it. Easy to read and stylish. Yeah, I looked at a lot of like references of what other people had, and it was kind of hard to find a balance between how much information I wanted to put on the title things versus how much illustration or like little like flares I wanted. But I think I found a good balance for me at least. Hey, excuse me. That's a gnarly hiccup. Anyway, so it's like this, and I have little things, and on the back of it, there's like a trash page where I put little like stickers or like recently because we opened some Pokemon cards, I put like the Eevee like sticker. No, not stickers. I had those hanging on my wall. I had put like the Eevee like a card foil, like the pack art. I put it on there, and I have a little like keychain. It's super uber duper cute. But part of it has like a section where it's like a free space, like grid thing, and then it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, right? And you write, and here I write, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. And then because this is a whole week, at the end of the week, I write down what I did, or I write down a little summary, like here's the day and a little thing, and I'll draw a little drawing like, ooh, I didn't do that much work this week, and I'll write that down, and then I'll start to the next one. But sometimes I'll have to, like, again, with the whole retroactively, because I did it retroactively, I have to go all the way back, because I'll, like, skip a week, and I'll be like, what the fuck did I do last week? I should start treating it more like a planner and less like a diary, but I actually don't do a lot of things. I just kind of, like, let things happen. And then I was like, okay, well, this week I went out with my friends. Like, we didn't plan it, but we did. The navy blue got synchronized with you. Oh, just because I wanted to move, and it's easier for me to control it instead of like having it move by its lonesome. I could have like done like have it look the opposite way of me, but I like it being together. I think it's cute. You don't plan? Yeah, I feel like I like not planning. Like I have a friend who's really into planning, or like more like they're busy, so they like to plan. Although how busy they are is kind of up to debate. But they're like, oh, are you free this day so that we can play games? And then I'll be like, I don't know. Like, you literally have to ask me the day of. But it's not super convenient for them. But for me, it's like, literally just catch you. You have to catch me. I'm like a little fish in the pond. You have to catch me. A little slime bouncing in the wind. Slime. Beautiful little slime. Anyways, this is the schedule. But that's that. Bouncing. Anyone want to draw? I don't feel like drawing. Well, I do feel like drawing. I just don't feel. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like drawing fan art at the moment. If I draw for myself, it's fan art. Bruh. Let me pull up my models. I feel like there are some models of mine, like costumes, uniforms, that I don't draw enough. Or I haven't drawn. Actually, I haven't added some of them. Maybe some of the 3D costumes would be cute to draw. I don't have that many, though. Just so I have something to do while yapping. We come to think you're like, please don't say anything. Sometimes it really just is like that. You know what I want to draw is my swimsuit model, but I don't know if I can draw the swimsuit model on Twitch without getting dinged. I really like my swimsuit. It's so cute, and it does everything to show my regular costume, but like simplified. I have a nurse costume. My summer one has one, my wolf has one, my fluffy snow technically has an illustration. Regular snow has illustration. A lot of these do have illustrations. Actually, you know what doesn't have an illustration? No kids in the pool. Because they'd be farting, peeing in the damn pool. Do you guys have memories? Do you guys have memories of going to, because you know how in public pools they have like the small baby pool, like the wading pool, I think that's what it is. You guys have memories of going in that? I feel like even when I was little, I was like, this is too damn small. I was like, I don't think I'm swimming, I think I'm just in the water. Right? I couldn't swim, so it makes sense why I was in like the little pool when I was like a babu, but it's still very much like, I don't know. The big ones, oh man. I like swimming, but I really need someone who can swim to be around because I feel like I'm drown risk. You put me in like a little zombie in Minecraft and I start drowning. There was one time in high school where I'm only like 5 foot something, like 5'3", and so the pool goes up to like 6 something, maybe a little bit over 6, but I think 6 was like the biggest part. And we were as a class like just a little bit too on like the cusp of that section, and so I was swimming, or like I was just like kind of idling around, and I like started descending because we went past like my max height, And I literally was, and I think the teacher was like talking, so no one was looking my way, and I was like fucking sinking. And I was like, oh, ooh, and I was like trying not to panic because I was like, if you panic, it's over. If you panic, it's like GG's. But luckily, there was a classmate who helped me, and I'm so fucking grateful. I owe him my fucking life because he pulled me up, and I was able to grab the wall because I was just a little bit away from it. Incline to the deep end, yeah. It catches you off guard sometimes, at least for me. I need to choose something to draw. I guess I'll draw the nurse outfit. They were really small even when you were small. Yeah. Gun. What are we gunning about? I want to draw a nice pose. Maybe I'll just draw like... No, I don't want to do perspective. You drop a foot. No, literally. That's I think that's basically what happened is I dropped a single foot. Oh, there we go. Lifeguard comment. 2 Slinkini. Thank you. No! They're called lifeguard? It wasn't a lifeguard. It was a friend. Or not a friend. We were acquaintances. But... I'm not drawing the Slinkini. If I wanted to draw a bikini, then I would have. But I can't on Twitch. They hate the pool. Pool, I think, is like an experience type thing, and if you're not into water, I don't think it's like that particularly special. Like for me, I don't really see what's special about the beach because I don't swim in the beach, but I enjoy a very, very good beach sandwich with chips and a nice sparkling soda and or water. I think that's what makes a beach trip. I don't like sand. I don't like the kelp on the floor and like the rocks. Like I don't think I've ever experienced a beach that was like picturesque, like clear sand. You know what I mean? That TikTok thing. You're gonna be on day like you're gonna be on year 2, like that one guy who was like dancing the chica dance until I get a girlfriend, and he just never got a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure. Can't swim or thereabout. That sounds about right. I feel like if you ask random people on the street if they can swim, you'll probably get something like that, I feel. Relaxing and laying on sand, yeah. You'll do it. Day whatever of dancing the chica dance till I get a girlfriend. He never got a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure he never got one. I need to come up with a pose, because if I don't come up with the pose, I can't even start. I'm gonna go see my friend Pinterest Chan. Let's see. Let me move this here. It won't load. What the freak? A fashion pose? What's a fashion pose? Thank you for the pet. Thank you. Little meow meow giving a pet. Is a fashion pose like shit that you pose, like the poses you do on the runway, like in Dress to Impress or something? Or like a weird like JoJo pose? I was thinking of doing speaking of JoJo, I was thinking of doing a karaoke stream that was like all anime openings and endings. I was thinking of what I could add. I definitely want to do Bloody Stream. That shit's fun. I was also thinking. What else I think? I don't really watch a lot of anime these days. There's gonna be a whole bunch of oldies, that's for sure. A shade of purple, navy blue. I think the cat's more like a navy blue. Smile Bomb? What's Smile Bomb from? Let me see. I feel like I don't know their titles. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho? I've heard that one. I think I've heard the English one more than the Japanese. Beastars? Oh, the animal one? That's called Kaibutsu? Oh, yeah, Kaibutsu? Like beast. Beast mode. That'd be nice. I'll write them down. I look around for my little notepad, of which I have many. Okay. I've been on this blank screen the entire fucking stream. How long has it been? 20 minutes? Are you kidding me? The Japanese one's super funky. I wanted to do a couple of the JoJo ones. I like those. OPE. Openings and endings. Endings count too. Yoki. Smile. Good. I'm glad it's a pleasant shade of gray and not like a displeasing, obnoxious gradient or something. Let's see. Beastars. OP. I wanted to do the JoJo ones. I also kind of want to do the Gundam 00 opening. I'll write that down. I haven't finished that. Dandan? Dragon Ball GT's ending, though you might get a strike for that one. Ooh, I don't know if I will then. There's, well, actually, a strike? If it's just like, oh, this is copyright, but you can still have it, then it's fine. A whole strike is like crazy, though. Like Zatchbell? I never watched or read Zatchbell growing up. I just like saw it around. I think my friend was really into it, but I just could not get into it. Let's see. I was gonna do like a nurse pose, whatever that means. Have you guys watched the Gundam, Gundam Quacks, G-Quacks that's out right now on theaters? The copyright maybe not. No, yeah, that's like a little, quite a little strict. When I hear that, I think of like an axe, like chopping down, like that. All right, let me use this like thicker pen because I feel like it's harder to discuss sometimes. But in the G-Quacks movie, it starts off like all retro, like the first Gundam. And we were like, whoa, we were like really feeling it because it had all like the old like sound effects and like the old like riffs and stuff. But then it switches to like a more modern one. And we were like, whoa. And then like Kenshi Yonezu starts playing. And we were like, whoa. It's a tree that's purple and has Akame's face. Who? The tree? It's a tree, it's purple and has my face. What is this evil tree is trying to trick you? Where is it coming from? The axe? You're chopping down the evil imposter tree that only says lies to you? Okay, the Mononoke to go back. Actually, I saw that it was gonna be a thing, but I didn't see the trailer. When I think back on like Mononoke, and then I like Mononoke. That's good. I'm thinking of like some of the old tells the truth, like I'm a tree and purple is not pink. Purple isn't pink. Where? Purple isn't pink, bro. They're even spelled differently. Maybe do I want like this? I was thinking about like other movies to watch. I completely changed. I forgot what I was gonna say earlier, so I'm gonna say something else. Of other movies to watch, like in theaters, and my friend wanted to watch How to Train Your Dragon live action. I never saw it, like the cartoon one. But it's very famous and it's very good. Purple is just pink when it's feeling blue. Kind of accurate because pink and blue could make a purple, because it's red. Is pink therefore red then? Oh my god, this is so uneven. Any Gundam looks really cool. I would recommend any of them. It's probably a terrible take. The ones I've seen and that I've liked are 00, and I really enjoyed that one. I haven't finished it. And then the movie for the recent one, which is just like the first three episodes. And then the... You know what I did like was G Reconquista. That was like an anniversary one that I don't think was like particularly popular at all. Shade of red. Red with white. Yes. Yes. You like Pokemon? I do. I love Pokemon. Pokemon is my fucking life. You just don't see it because I'm not here. Never watched much Gundam. It's never too late. A lot of the Gundams stay really well. Stay really good even years later. Devious laughter for what? Maybe a little update on my Pokemon Asudouda. Okay. because I said it before, but me and my sister have been saving packs, Pokemon card packs, when we can find them because they're so impossible to find right now. And I counted recently, we're up to 10 packs saved for the end of the year. And honestly, it feels like a lot, but also it feels like maybe like we could have had more by now if like the supply wasn't so scarce. This is like not even. All right, Pseudo-Udo. Let me draw another. Pseudo-Udo, I actually don't know how it really looks like. It's like a weird sheepish smile. And then he has 3 of these apricorns. Kind of, I think. Maybe they touch instead of being self-separate. I don't remember. I know he has. Does he have like a whooper or does he have like a ball? I think he might have a whooper type of thing going on. He's like Whooper's cousin. The Build-A-Bear, like Pokemon collection, I just added a Whooper to it. It has little goggles and stuff. He doesn't even need them. He can just like swim. $1 pack exclusive Jolly Joe, another getting scalped. Yeah. Whenever I would go to a dollar store, they were there. I was lucky only once, I think, to see the packs at the dollar. A few years ago. Nice. Luckily, like some cards are particularly cheap if you just wanted like to collect particular cards, but unlucky for me, the cards that I'm collecting aren't cheap. So I have to like literally like get lucky and pull a god pack for Prismatic to get the Vaporeon. I don't have anything worth that much to trade either. Maybe it's not that low. Yeah, does he have like... I'm basically just drawing like a weird Whooper at this point, I think. Anyway, he has like... He doesn't have haunches, does he? It's like this. I don't think he does, but... I think his legs do stand. A Whooper brush is so cute. I won't want a Paldean Whooper. I think those are so cute. I love poison type. So when they made Clodsire and Paldean Whooper, I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. It's so cute. Your cards just sit. I don't have a nice binder for mine. I really want a nice binder because I do... Right now, I just keep my Vaporeon cards in like a little tin and like it's in my... It's not in. It's next to my desk, so I'll just pull it out and like go through the cards and be like, yes, this one's so cute. Yes, yes. Because I've been into the mindset lately of like, if I'm gonna have something, I should like put some use into it, even if it's just like looking at it every now and then. There it is. I'm gonna look up the picture. But I feel like if I had a nice binder for it that wasn't like a ringed one, I would like look through it more maybe. I'd be flipping through it and I'd be like, yes, look how beautiful they look together. Buying more, yeah. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, you gotta think about if like what you're collecting is worth it. Like, are you actually gonna look at it and use it? Because I feel like how many times have I said I feel like? I believe that it is better to get into the mindset of the things that you buy are meant to be used and enjoyed. As hard as it is. Especially nowadays where everything has like a weird perceived value in the future. Where it's like, if you buy this Barbie from this year or this Monster High doll from this year, then you save it and then it's going to be worth a ton of money for all the collectors. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's Pseudo-Udo. And here's my little Pseudo-Udo. Not bad, yeah? He's missing a little bit of zest. He's like way too stiff. Also, the top hair part's wrong. And the proportions are wrong. But it's not bad. You can definitely tell it's Pseudo-Udo. Totally. You're gonna wear it, son? Nice. My homie's little brother, who is basically my little brother, to be honest. I'd say nephew, but like nephew implies that it's like my siblings' kids, and it's not at all like that. It's more like It kind of is like that though, because I'm like a big sister aunt type thing. But anyway, Brody was talking about how right now, because he's like in middle school, he was saying that, where is my drawing thing? Let me save pseudo. He was saying that right now it's very in for kids his age to be like looking for vintage pants and vintage like t-shirts and stuff like that. Hi and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, can we go thrifting or whatever? Because like, we had taken him out to get some new shoes because he likes to run. Do you remember how he used to run? And we were out in the town already, and he was like, oh, do you think we could go thrifting while we're out? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he didn't find anything that was his size, but like he was looking for like hard type shit, and I was like, dude, like this is stuff like my dad has in his closet. And he was like, do you think your dad could give me some? And I was like, like no, he still uses them, but like right now the kids are really into are like vintage clothing items. And it's like, damn, dude, they really, I don't know. And then it reminds me of like, because of that, the whole like, I get why they want that, because it's like it's a good quality stuff, like don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna bar them from enjoying high quality clothing. If they just want a worn look, they can just get like fake stuff, but I digress. But there's like a lot of there's a lot of young 20 somethings also into like that vintage market, but they are basically scalpers, and they will like raid like estate sales and like stuff like that to try to get good clothing just for them to mark up and sell, which is like, come on, man, that's not nice. Oh wow, how am I doing? I'm doing very well. Thank you for the hydrate. I should have a sip. Yeah, exactly. It is better quality, so I don't blame him for wanting it. But like the whole like marking it up for like $1 trillion, it's like the kind of same thing with that's happening with like Pokemon, and I guess like any sort of hobby these days. Like people are so wanting money in a way that like takes advantage of others, where it's like, I get that's technically where it's like, oh, you know, there's no ethical consumption. I get that, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's fucked up when you like ruin the sanctity of a hobby. Hobbies are hobbies, bro. When scalpers find it, yeah. It's just the weird state of the world. To draw and learn from it, you lurk a bit. Okay, thank you. I'll try to draw more then. I've been talking way more than drawing. Let me pull up my reference for my model. My nurse outfit. It's not like anything different than what I usually look, but like this. We do 2 like sketch layers. I like to do that sometimes. Your yap too? Thank you. Aloha shirts with your pump when you found it. Nice. Like when I was at the thrift store, Hawaiian shirts are really expensive. Is there a reason why Hawaiian shirts in particular are like super expensive? I feel like you don't, when you think of like expensive clothing, you don't necessarily think of Hawaiian shirts being things that are insanely expensive. But they are. They're from Magnum PI. Handmade from rayon or silk. Ooh, I see. It should be lower. Erase this. Hard to pull off. That's true. I feel like if you go for more, like, it depends on what style you're into, I guess. Because you might be able to pull it off more if you, like, kind of let it hang a little bit, like you have it unbuttoned a bit. Or maybe, like, your other stuff would look better with it buttoned. I don't know. I have to do a little bit of guessing. Not like more of a joke ever since there's been a cult in Hawaiian shirts. I don't know. I feel like they've kind of been like a bit for a while now, like in media. But I do think there's like definitely a community and like a love for the cotton stuff. a much nicer pattern. Yeah, definitely. It's not for everyone, yeah. It should be smaller. Oops. I want it to be lower facing or higher. Like a goatee. Like the facial hair. I feel like if I want to upturn this a little bit, maybe. I think it's... Is it just goat with 2 E's? Just don't know. Grandpa Mess from Ben 10. Yeah, when I think of like Hawaiian shirts, I think of like TV cartoon dad, you know what I mean? And there's like, I guess there's a reason why all the TV cartoon dads are dressed like that, right? No neon cheesy dancers, yeah. I think this eye is too big. Iris? Is it an iris? Hi, hello. What do you guys think I should do for an April Fool's model this year? It's almost April. I don't have much time to make it, but I do want to do something. Something simple. I did cat last year, and then the whole stream was like me just meowing. And while I could just do that again this year, I could also do something else. Excellent shirt, your personal favorite is the J Ginger. Is that like the name of like the color wave or like the color type? Or is it like the pattern? Groucho Marx glasses? That would be easy. That would be kind of easy. I don't know what else. I don't know what else that would entail. Maybe I'll have to do a MEOW stream, but I don't know what she would play. The shirt pattern, I see. It sounds fancy. Mustache and big nose. The big nerd glasses. Actually... I would snort, but I actually don't know how to snort on command. I'm always debating how like big I should make the mouth in this sort of like pose. I don't think it's technically supposed to be very big. Inhale and force the air up your nose. I don't know if I can. I couldn't just then. I feel like I don't have very good control of my nose. I was trying though. This is down, then the ears will be kind of back. I think memes that are down like this are so fucking cute. There's this like one particular character. I think she's from Blue Archive. That's the one where they have ears, right? Some of them have ears. There's this one cat girl. She has, I think if I say her color palette, if you know her, you would know her. She's like the black hair with like the pink ears. She has like super cute ears. And I really enjoy when people draw her, because they draw her ears super fucking cute. That's so cute. I love a good meme that goes sideways like this. So cute. Inhale through your mouth. I'm not gonna try it right now. I feel like that's gonna sound nasty. Ooh, archive fan art? There is. There's some real cuties in Blue Archive. I'm not particularly... There was one character I thought was super cute, and she happens to be... I don't think she's voiced. She's super cute. She reminds me of like the Kansai collection, the Kankole, like white, like evil creatures. who are also super cute. But it was like some sort of like doomsday device or like character creature they were trying to awaken or whatever. I don't know. And I was like, whoa. But I don't think the character has like a voice or anything. I think this other character, I think her name's Coconut. I think she's from Blue Archive. I think. She also has very cute ears. I appreciate that some of them have beautiful, beautiful ears. Beautiful mimis. Any of their names? Yeah, I don't really know any of their names either. You see them everywhere? Yeah. It might be one of the biggest games. It is in English too. So that like helps expand its reach. I like this, but that's just a shaping thing. I haven't really been playing any sort of like gacha games. I used to play Genshin a lot, but I stopped because the story got weird, and I was like, I'll come back to it later. Insane Cash? Yeah, I bet. They really do. I feel like sometimes they act like they don't make any money though, because they're always like, it's the kind of thing where I guess those games are meant to like pump out money, but they don't like act like that because they want you to put more money in it. I don't know. I come from an era where these games are shutting down left and right. These like gacha rhythm games. They're not rhythm games these days. In fact, I don't really think there is that many rhythm games that there used to be. Kind of like a dying thing at this point. Everything's just kind of like a raising character game these days. Which I guess it's not a terrible thing. I feel like people have gotten busier overall. And it's much easier to like grind out events if it's just like a character raising game as opposed to like a rhythm game where you have to like sit down and play it the entire time. Like even games like Pro Sekai have like auto modes are completely auto. And it's just because, you know, like these days people can't sit down and like play the same way they could, I guess. Maybe it's just because like the audience for them is getting older. I don't know. Definitely not how it used to be. Yeah, they do. I like Grand Blue because it's kind of like, I don't know. I've never been into those racing games where it's just like, dude, send your character out to this little thing and then like watch them do a thing and like press these buttons and then that'll be it. Like Aichu, which was a rhythm game originally, it shut down and then it came out with another game with the same characters, but it was a racing type game where you just kind of put the little guys in like a stage and you watch them do little twirls and shit and you like auto it and you just kind of leave it on your phone. That's not particularly fun at all, frankly. But a lot of games are like that these days. A rhythm game? It is a rhythm game. But again, it's like they have an auto mode because they know like not everyone's gonna be hitting that rhythm game. Which is not a bad thing, but I'm just saying like these days, I don't think you can survive too well if you don't have some sort of an auto mode. Because people are like, I want to do my dailies, but I don't have time to sit down and do everything. So let me just hit the auto mode and that should be fine. Normally it's fun. But you don't see that many rhythm games coming out anymore. That's for sure. Man, I remember drawing a lot, and I would talk to my friend about this too, because she also has a similar experience. It's kind of like a worldwide drawing experience, where it's like you draw and you're like drawing like the anatomy of the character, and then like some like passerby will walk by and like, why are you drawing her naked? And it's like, she's not naked. I'm figuring out the anatomy. I feel like that will never end. Young artists will always have that issue. Always. Stuff died out, yeah. Definitely like a 2000s thing. I do think there's still a market for it, for rhythm games. It's just like companies are focusing more about like money, about money. And it's probably not so easy to make money off certain things. Especially when like rhythm games, I guess you would have to pay for like licensing and stuff, and maybe that's like something they're maybe not into if it's like not original music. I don't know. Exactly. I haven't done the close yet. Wait. Speaking of microtransactions having to fit in, Pokemon Niantic, the company behind Pokemon Go, Pikmin Bloom. What was their like primary thing? I don't remember what it's called. They also have like a Monster Hunter one, but they sold their company to the guys who do the Monopoly Go game, and people are like, oh my god, this is not gonna fucking age well. This is not gonna do Pokemon Go any well. It's like the most predatory game right now on the App Store. People are like, they're gonna do the same thing. But art that already looks like this. I'm like wondering if I have a pose that's like this. Guitar Hero. I never played Guitar Hero. It was like one of the staple Wii games that I never had. Like I had like I never had excuse me. I never had Mario Kart. I never had Guitar Hero. And I think there might be a few more that I'm missing, but I never played those. To this day, I'm not even sure if I've ever played Mario Kart. Maybe once. Didn't you continue it? Yeah, I think that would have been. I think if they kept up with with Guitar Hero, then maybe it would have been good. Why are you drawing her naked? No, she's not naked. She's not naked. We do it over this. I need to get better at drawing hands, like perspective. No, I need to look up a reference for this. Guitar Hero 3. It wasn't Guitar Hero 3. Do I have like a reference somewhere? Maybe a reference could come my way and I can see it and like draw it. You felt old on the DS. Whoa. I also played Wii Sports a lot, and I played Wii Fit a lot. Super Mario Galaxy. I love Super Mario Galaxy. My favorite. The weird controller now. Yeah, definitely. Just bust out the 3D model. I don't know what pose I'm actually going for though. Let's try it. Can't even play it. I wonder if someone has like an aftermarket or like a fan-made one where it's like bigger. Yeah. Lego Star Wars I never played. Some fun. I just want the hand. Eek. This is a little hard to control of. This way? Sure. The Game Boy slot. Whoa. Whoa. Try to move the arm inwards. Okay. I needed to come closer. How do I do that? Here? Okay. Am I drawing the nurse outfit? I am, but I'm trying to figure out this hand pose. Hello! Not quite like this, but I only need the hand. Hello. Guitar Hero, right? Yeah! I kind of like it, except the default keys are like there's like two keys in between them, and I always confuse myself on which I prefer, like because the gap in between makes me feel like I gotta jump a little bit, and I don't know, it's a disconnect in my brain. And I think if I remapped it, it would be much better. Much better, maybe. I think they released a physical Guitar Hero machine for Fortnite. Of some sort. I'm not too sure. I had only seen that it was like some sort of like a PR thing. I didn't see if anyone else like actually properly used it. Applesauce. Applesauce is good. You're the only one here? Maybe. That's probably not entirely true. Okay. Hand. Like... I should have started out with another. Actually, I know this thing has hand models. Oh, I should have just used that. Hold on. Erase. Am I professional? I don't know. Maybe half and half. Half and half. Scratch, claw, hand gesture. Let's look at this one. A professional artist. That's what I'm wondering, because I feel like you can do art for work. Whoa. And still not consider yourself a weird professional, but you can also do it like as a side thing. It's like a professional. I don't know. Professional artists and freelance artists tend to have a lot of like same experience even then. Because usually art jobs are like contracting anyway. You know what I mean? This way. Ooh. It's giving cosplayer kind of thing. the Junko Enoshima cosplayer TikTok video. Very cool, thank you. I don't know if this is really the pose I wanted. I want it to look towards the camera. And then like... Dragon Man is streaming the Fortnite thing and you're playing their own song on it. Why would they Fortnite? It is Fortnite. Isn't that cool though? They had done that Guitar Hero thing, I think started like a little bit like last year. It's pretty fun because they keep adding music that you can play with it, and there's like expert mode and stuff like that. It's really cool. They also have like a racing game where you can like race on a track and stuff. Here. Those? Sure, I'll try this. I hate that you can't move these with the regular thing. Stand here. Let me just draw the hands separately, yeah? I'll just do that. A thermometer, a stethoscope. Yeah. I have to look up a picture of someone holding holding one. Hold on. Thermometer. Person holding thermometer to camera. But we have to be super specific. Holding thermometer. All I get is the ones where people like hold it up like they're pregnant. I don't want that one. I want the one that's like someone taking your POV, someone's taking your temperature. I don't want POV, someone showing you they're pregnant. I want the other one. Holding person POV, someone taking your temperature. Not with the gun, I want with the little like mouth one. But now all we do these days is the temperature gun. If I wanted someone pointing gun at you, I would have looked at that too. Temperature measurement. It could also be someone feeding you. POV is also probably close, like holding a spoon. In medieval time, and it's too funny. No, yeah. There was one, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was like POV, you're that one pillager in Minecraft that like, you're the last pillager and it's like them like walking around, getting deeper underground and stuff like that. Because, you know, you can't find them, right? The bit is that you can't find them. But someone commented, I actually had to rewatch this multiple times because you actually used POV correctly and I wasn't understanding the bit. The one time they used POV correctly and no one gets it because they're so used to it being wrong. Let's see. Someone feeding you with spoon. Okay, this is it. Probably? It's probably closer. Maybe I don't need this. Let me see what this... I'm gonna use this reference. Where it's like... a hand... this. POV. Meme. POV. I don't remember what else he says. O is for the way you look. How rare is someone actually use POV correctly? I think definitely at this point, it's like a running gag, but also it's more like a buzzword. I don't think like the actual video or like content of the meme really even relies on the fact that it's a POV that often. It's usually just like a buzzword to get people to look at it. See, and then the thumb, then this, and then the thumb was like here. They just gotta get views, yeah, truly. This, and the spoon was like this, but if I change it to one of these like thermometer things, vaguely for now. Little metal. Or maybe this one's closer. Oh, this is much closer to the POV. This one just looks like I'm like passing you that good za, you know what I mean? I want this one. I'll redraw it. The game, the algorithms, yeah. Everything's about the algorithm. Everything. There really is no peace in that regard. POV here in the meme. Okay, that's cute. Okay, this is one. There's a thermometer sort of thing. You gotta try this thermometer. Bro is on that thermometer. You probably could. Okay, mercury is really, really bad for you. Like very, very bad. Do you get some sort of like a buzz from it though? I feel like it would probably just like make you sick as fuck. Like ill, like throwing up, like radiation poisoning type stuff. As opposed to like chilled out, like no oxygen in your brain. You probably still have no oxygen in your brain. You don't think you do? Yeah. Actually, this perspective is weird. It needs to be like... Okay, first, simplify it into a shape. It's gonna have to be kind of like a rectangle. And it's kind of like this. Okay. And then we just chisel out the form. Keep going. And then... Looks strange. It needs to be bigger here. Looks strange. I know. Oh, God. I definitely know tricks to doing things, but it's so hard to actually implement them. And this would be like this. Like, do I want it? This one's kind of facing down, but it's still kind of like POV. This. This, maybe like a button or something. 3. And then I can draw like a thumb. This is gonna mess up the perspective instantly. Watch. This music's relaxing. this. Oh, the fingers are all different thicknesses here. This is more like this. It's over. The music ended. Oh wait, no, it's back. The cave level theme? A peaceful cave level. This was like a stressful one. This should be angled like this way. They always say use like the fingernails as like the perspective teller. I usually don't draw fingernails though. I was thinking about if I should start learning how to do it though. Or just start doing it more. It just feels like sometimes drawing fingernails, depending on how in depth you get with it, it can look strange. The glowing worms. That's peaceful. Also, this is the right perspective it should be. Like, this is the right thumb and everything. The way this hand is, and then her hand kind of curves outwards like this. Then this goes here. This, and then kind of meet like this. And now I can probably just resize it. Fingernails would look weird if you're a monkey character. That would probably make more sense because monkeys do have fingernails because they're just like us for real. But claws, I think, are cute. My favorite type of claws are the ones that kind of look like they're okay, this ended up kind of awesome. Shit, this is kind of fucking cool. Whoa, the power references. That looks for real. That looks real. Whoa, not real, but you know what I mean. It looks passable. ASMR streams again later. You love your ASMRs. I would probably. I've been wanting to record some videos at the very least. The reason I haven't streamed it is because I've been having to wake up early, and when I do have time to stream ASMR, quote unquote time, I'm just eating into my sleeping hours basically, because I'll stream from like early, like 12 to 1 a.m. and then I'll stop streaming like at 3 or some shit, and I'm like, well, this is eating into my sleep. But I'd have wanted to start pre-recording some stuff so that at least there's some ASMR content coming out, because I do like ASMR. I do love some good ASMR. But the stream part is just what makes it difficult. These are good too. All right. You're so cool. Comment. Blushes. Nina. Hi, Nina. You wish you were me? Oh, shucks. Kicks a little rock. What's the word? Bashfully? What does bashful mean? Like proper. Is the music over? I think it is. Bashful. Meaning. Very shy. Oh. Like you bashing something? I'm bashing with a nice hammer. Or a nice rock. A nice rock. In a way that shows someone is very shy or easily embarrassed. Yes, I'd love to have a coffee, she answered bashfully. Bash you really nicely. I'll bring out the good bashing bat just for you. It just means shy. I mean, I knew contextually that's what it was, but I wonder why the word is different. I guess there's words that mean the same thing all the fucking time, but... Do I have sleeves on this? I do. I have short sleeves. Short sleeves. Bashes you bashfully. Does a little blush. Turns around a little. I think I messed up the rest of the pose trying to get this hand. It's alright. I'll fix it. We can recover. This is the wrong layer. I shouldn't draw on this layer. This is the hand layer. Just for the hand. Here. Like this. Like this, and then... The costume has like a thing here. goofy silly odd thing that we do as humans known as language. Yeah. Animals have language too, but it's kind of interesting. I always wonder what it would be like to excuse me, I mean, up to the hiccup counter after. Would it be like to like understand properly what like birds, for example, how they like speak with each other? I feel like it's really interesting because they have like proper like signals and stuff and whatnot. I don't know. It'd be nice to like be able to understand it the way that if you're learning another language, you'd be able to understand. Powerful skill, yeah. Basically a superpower at that point, though, huh? The ability to speak with animals. Lost your elder. You definitely would have to give them something, but it's probably not too hard to give them a nice, beautiful little treat or something. If you were able to speak to them, then even more treat possibilities open up for them. I don't know if this is the right thing at all. I don't know if I should be even seeing any neck on this. Talking to animals, is he like a good hero? I don't really know what the heroes properly do. Or is he actually a hero? He's just a guy who has a power. Because people just have quirks. Not all of them are just like superheroes. It's probably to back up a bit. Trade food for shiny? They would love that. Let's cut this off. The genie's reaction would tell him to give everyone the ability to enchant animals for 10 seconds and then back to normal. And it would just be like the genie's reaction. So we the viewer are looking at the genie's reaction. But a genie would like make that wish like weird somehow. 'Cause that's like the thing they do. They like it's like a monkey's paw. It's like, you can have your wish, but it's gonna be a little weird and fucked up, maybe. A lot of noise. Yeah. The world would get unbearably loud for like a second. I'm not nailing this perspective whatsoever. I'm not like leaning into shapes more or hard enough. The monkey paw curls. Moisturize your insides. I just had a sip of water. Thank you. Predicted the future. The shady characters. Yeah, because they're like, I guess like it's like how like any sort of like supernatural creature is like, they don't have like morals like humans do. So the things that they do are like much different. It's like one of my favorite like character type of like tropes where it's like a supernatural being, but it like isn't quite like a person. So like the things it does are like a little bit mean or cruel maybe, but it doesn't see it that way. I think it's a very cool way to have your like non-human characters interact with human characters. It would hit the news. No, yeah, people, I feel like it would be more devious if they did it for like a small section of like a small town or something like that. So then it would be like, it would hit the news, but only because it's like the entire town. But then people would just like chop up the town to being like fucking crazy or like whatever. But the town would be like, I'm experiencing like a government psyop or whatever the fuck. It was just like someone making a weird wish on a genie or a monkey paw. Okay, pats and nibbles. Hold on. I don't know why it didn't work. I got you though. It should work. Mix it up is working just fine. Affected by gas leak? Yeah, that's sort of like... That's sort of... story. Services. hang down his knees and the doctor cut down his legs and hang out his knees. Yeah, like a monkey paw type of thing. Need your points back? No, I got you. If I can find the connection. It's connected. That's weird that it didn't work. Very strange. Everything else is working. I need to start moving over all my stuff, I think, to Streamer Bot. Mix It Up is fine, but I feel like I've had a lot of issues with Mix It Up in terms of connection. I'll have to do that maybe another time. I'll give you your cookie, though. I'm just like Courage the Cowardly Dog. POV. POV, you're Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fuck. Oh, wait, it looks like it did try to work. Does that mean I could get it to work again? There we go. Another one of these POV things done wrong. Nibbles. It tastes like strawberries and ink. Strawberry. Alright, let's continue this pose. I don't know if I'm gonna. At this point, I'm supposed to be losing some. I'm gonna have some truncation because it's like in. And this should be smaller. Unless they're really hanging that low. You're reaching for the last member of the gingerbread family. The middle of the forehead? You're gonna eat right into my brain like that? My cookie brain? Fire Yeti 8752. Welcome, 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 welcome. Alright. Maybe if I make it like a little curvy, like this. Something's definitely off about this. I think this is the neck. I feel like the way I drew it, I do need a little bit of neck showing. Pew, pew, pew. Cookie Brain chocolate chips. Maybe you were a chocolate cookie, but I'm not. I'm strawberry. I wasn't, at least. Petting for the pet. Look at the cat on top of my head. It's petting. Thank you, thank you. There we go. This looks much better. Fixed it. This, and it has some curvage here. Strawberry jam. That sounds more accurate. This. And then hand. Maybe I shouldn't have it go up a little bit. I've been debating if I want to upgrade my Clip Studio because I'm using 2 right now. I've been debating if it's worth upgrading to 4. I do like a lot of the features that they have on the 4 one, but I don't really have like $200 like lying around right now just for like whatever. I think it would be like 200, I think, to upgrade because I have the EX version, which is like the higher tier one. And like the only way to upgrade from 2 to 4 at like a discount, where is this from? Is to, where is this from? Is to upgrade to 3 and then upgrade to 4 and then there you go. But if it's EX, it's gonna be much more expensive. I'm wondering if I should wait till 5, but then it's gonna be more expensive. But they do have like a thing where it's like you can basically like have like a little pass for it. And it's like $30 a year instead of, let me merge these two. $30 a year instead of like the one-time payment. But I'm like, if I don't remember to eventually get the full version, like the one-time payment, I might end up just paying the full version on accident. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I let 2 years pass or some shit, and it's like, well, I've been paying 30 here and then 30 there, and it's like, and then the economy isn't looking so hot right now, so I don't think subscription services are something I should be getting into. So I don't know. It's a whole lot of something. I think I could just wait. I did like the features, but I think maybe it might not be enough to make it worth it for me to upgrade. Yeah, everything's subscriptions now. It kind of sucks. I get why for Clip Studio because they're like investing it into like the updated features, but I don't know. It is still pretty lame as a consumer. Go fight crime to undisclosed reasons. Have fun. Be safe. I'm drinking water. Give me a second. No, yeah. It's getting rough. Wait, if this is like this, then the hand would actually be like a front-facing hand like this. And then this wouldn't be so out. Be like more inwards, maybe. Actually, no, it can like chill a little bit. Yes. Alright, I'll have to end stream pretty soon. Let me just get the legs in here. I actually don't know if I want to make this a full body. It would be cute, but if I don't crop it properly, then a full body is kind of meaningless. Yeah. I don't think there's a reason for me to make this full body. That on 2026, I technically did have a nurse theme for February. Let me show you. I actually haven't made this a model because I've been wanting to update my model. Okay, this is the wrong folder. Uniforms. It's not like explicitly knee crop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up going for knee/thigh crop. See if it loads at a bedside. Yeah. This was my Valentine's outfit for last year, except I never finished it. So all I have is this art. Actually, this art is like super clean, but it's still gonna be a pain to rig and stuff. But it's like it's kind of like a, what's it called? Like a Mega Man type thing. At least I was inspired by like the Mega Man like design tropes. But it's super cute. When I have my updated model, I'm definitely gonna add this to it because I think it's super, super cute. Especially like the little like big syringe in the back. Guilty Gear? Yeah, it is kind of Guilty Gear-ish too. I see it. Love it. It's so cute. Yeah. I really like the whole fit. Yeah, I'm just gonna crop this. How I had it earlier. I need to study more of like artwork of like the way when people draw beautiful women. Like when they draw like VTuber fan art. It's a little lewd, but it's still very cute. Like it's just like a nice glistening skin or whatever. But I like the way they crop things. I think in general, the thing I'm most lacking in right now in my art ability is how I crop a figure when I draw it. And it's just like a big tastefully lewd. Of course, I love it. I want my tail. I want the tail to be present. Yes. Probably too thick of a tail, but it's fine. Yeah, isn't that cute? I did not expect to come out with a nice, beautiful drawing today. Whoa! Holy smokes! I was wondering what triggered that. Hello. Hold on. I want to have the screen up. Holy smokes. Mystic Light, thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Kame, aka Universe Cat, and I'm a cat in my own universe. Today I was drawing. I was drawing a beautiful little nurse outfit for myself. Thank you, thank you. Fluffy like guiding Oshi. Thank you. I appreciate it. Holy smokes. Bow 43-8. Rob the Fox VT. Dark Shadow 768. Spirit Wolf 8792. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. Dark Arctics, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Have a good stream. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Mystic Light. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Truly, truly. Welcome everyone. I guess I should maybe go a little bit more in depth about what I do. I am a light 2D artist and rigger. I also do the rigging. I made my own model. I made my own little guy. I make all my little assets because I love drawing. I love drawing. This was a model I made last year that never got rigged because I didn't make the art. They forgot. You are good. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone has YouTube. Oh my goodness. I'll have to check you out after. Thank you. Thank you. I love seeing when people like make their own stuff. I love it. I love it. I love art. I love it. Strive, Dave. Welcome, welcome. Not MPD. Welcome, welcome. Newa Gaming. Welcome, welcome. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I love drawing. I love VTubing. VTubing is so fun because you get to like flex your little skills. Little skills, more like big skills. I love drawing. I love VTubers. Welcome. Raven, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome everyone. Yeah, sigh. I guess I have no choice but to continue. I'll keep drawing. I'll start the line art. How about that? I'm just thinking about this drawing because I was thinking earlier. Beach? Beach. Nola Flameborn, welcome, welcome. Stream ending? Not anymore, literally. I'll stick around for a little bit more. I'll start doing the line art. I was saying earlier was the cropping for art. That's like my biggest weakness, I think. Wow. My biggest weakness. Maybe I'll try after I'm done lining it. Wow. I'm done lining this artwork. I'll give it a shot. Julian sounds so cute. I'm so glad you can hear it. Hi, Jay. Thank you, thank you. Because I feel like on my end, I don't hear it very often. Yummy art. Yummy art is what I'm going to say. Yummy water. Water's so good. I know like technically warm water is much, much better for you. Flesh is overrated. Ritual Sandy forever. Long to the VTuber. Yeah, I love VTubers. Petting for the pet. Oh, you might have missed it if you... Hold on. I'll show you guys up close what the pet is. Even if it looks like nothing's going on, something very much is going on. Let me see how I can redeem it myself. Pet. Where is it? Here you go. See that? My little guy does the pets. Freak! I try not to curse for that second because maybe I should try not to curse. Nom nom? The cookie? Yeah, sure. I guess. Here's the full cookie. I made this too. I made this. Like that one vine. That one really old vine. Warm water tastes gross. I feel like you're definitely not Demure Universe. You know, I had my vocal teacher was like, he was telling a student, I think he was a student, but he was an old man. He was like, oh, you need to like be demure, because he was like pushing too much with his voice when he was singing. So he was like, oh, you need to be more demure. And then he turns to the other students. He was like, is that a thing you guys are saying? Because I remember someone said it and you guys, whatever. And he was like, and like we were silent. And he was like, can someone young please confirm if that's something you guys are still saying? And then the young folks were like, that is a raid? It is a raid. It's not red. It is a raid. I just went small for a second. But yeah, he was like, can you guys please let me know if demure is a thing you guys are saying? And then everyone was like, quiet. And it wasn't until like later, one of the younger folks, they're younger kids or whatever, was like, yeah, it actually isn't really a thing anymore. And honestly, it was kind of annoying And my sister, I told my sister about it. She was like, "Didn't I have to say it was annoying? Like it's definitely not a thing anymore. But it's not like particularly annoying. Maybe at the time, but just because like I feel like younger generations, when like a phrase catches on, they'll say it for a long time and then they'll like beat the hell out of it. But that's kind of like the natural. Is this music too loud? It's so loud in my ears. Anyway, that's like the natural progression for a lot of like memes. Throw salt to the wood. To the wood. This is the right thing, it is. To the wound. No, yeah. It was like, not only is the thing that you said old school, not old school, but like past its prime, it's also annoying. Like, why would you say that to him? He's doing his best. He's trying to be hip with the kids. I don't remember what else I was saying before that. Oh yeah, the cropping, the line art. What was I gonna talk about? I don't remember. Oh, the warm water stuff. Infinite fish glitch. Got a bunch of fishies. Fishies. But yeah, warm water. Where am I? Oh, here I am. I made this model too. Ain't it cute? There's two of us. And then it does things. Actually, I can't even activate them because I don't have my thing right now. You spend it, it goes back up. I actually, when I first started streaming, like maybe 3 years ago at this point, I've never fixed it. So just pretend the number goes down, right? I think other redeems might work properly, but at the very least the model ones don't particularly work. But pretend they do, please. Just in case. There you go. Nice in this little corner. Glasses. I'll have to put the glasses on the main model in a second. Exhausted Cryptid, welcome, welcome. Welcome. While I'm at it, let me change the thing. It stayed down. Oh, there are my glasses. It worked. My goodness. I was scared it wouldn't work. It stayed down. There you go. Yeah, certain redeems stay down, and but I think a lot of my initial like model redeems for some reason, they always don't cost nothing for some reason. I never fixed it though. Actually, don't know what I would do to fix it. A Bloodborne outfit? That'd be super cute. Very fancy to have all the frills and stuff while you're walking around the muck in Bloodborne. It's too round. Plain doll style? That's true. You just sit there, look pretty, and then give out quests. Zoom in a little more. There you go. Let me... The water. The water. Let's think about the water. The water. Do I like the sharp ears or... Hey! Excuse me. I think it's fine. You know. Anyway, I feel like warm water is for health, cold water is for taste. I think that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. Because cold water tastes so good, but it's not like particularly like healthy, I guess, because like what shocks your system. But it tastes so good. But then also it's not a common thing in like around the world to have cold water. Like if you were to give someone who wasn't really used to cold water, like in like the sensation of it, would they find it pleasant or would it be unpleasant? I feel like it's a universal enough feeling of like experiencing nice refreshing water after being super tired that it would be super nice of a feeling, but maybe it wouldn't for some people. I don't know. I wonder. I think ice is really nice. Do I want this like this? This. Sharp ears give it menacing nurse vibes. I don't quite want her to stick the motor in you. I mean, the ears are already down, like, you know, like that's already not like a super a super like positive emotions coming through. If the ears are up, then it means happy or content. If they're to the side, it's like airplane ears. Something's afoot. Something's afoot. You're pissing me off. Yes. Wi-Fi 882. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. When I end stream, I have a special package waiting for me. It is my Vaporeon Build-A-Bear. I'm so excited. But then I was sleeping last night and I realized I have way too many plushies on my bed. It's not even like that many. It's the like 4 that are on there are like super big. I have my sleeping Vaporeon plush. And then I have my Slowpoke, which isn't life-size because they recently came out with a life-size Slowpoke. But the life-size Slowpoke is like way huge. But this one is also really freaking big. But it's not even life-sized. I would have believed you if you told me like the Slowpoke plush I have is like life-size. It's not. Congrats, thank you. Not enough on your bed. I feel like I have like a shelf of like smaller plushes. Usually just plushes from when I was a kid though. I just don't want to put them in storage. But I keep them there because I don't want them to get super dusty and it's easier to dust them off. But my like bed frame has a little shelf. I technically could put plushes on it, but then it gets dusty and then I don't want to have to like dust my poor little guys. Well, I can dust them, but the issue is I don't want dust on them in the first place. You know what I mean? I don't want to put them through that fate. Bedside Slowpoke, that'd be so cute. That's basically like what Clodsire is, like a really huge Slowpoke. Because they're kind of shaped the same. They're like flat and round. Pretty Freaker. Where's he displayed? Bedside, on the shelf. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna add different line weight to this after. Line weight, my beloved. On a Crash Bandicoot shirt. He's just on the shirt. He's not even wearing it. Can you give him a little shirt? Race. That. The sketch looks so nice. Here you go. This. Maybe. I don't make them a little even, but I don't know. This way. Yes. That stream turned into gold stream. Gold. Gold. I'm also locking in for some reason. I'm not speaking as much as I would. I didn't feel like I had something to say. I have something to say. I don't. Yeah, I played Minecraft with some friends yesterday, and then I had like a plan of like what I wanted to do on the world, and it ended up like we ended up not doing it, and I dreamt about it so vividly. I was like, I'm gonna have to get some deep cobbled slate from the hole, and then I'm gonna have to go up and I have to like set the foundation. I was like literally invading my dreams. It reminded me of like when I was really into playing Splatoon for a while, and like I would like be like playing Splatoon matches in my head. I would be like, okay, you know, it's go, like you launch and then you just keep inking and shit like that. I was like literally like playing Splatoon in my head. Essentially, it was like the Tetris effect, except like without Tetris. Although when I started playing Tetris, I also was a victim of the Tetris effect, and I kept playing Tetris in my head too. I very much exist in my head. Offline training, yeah. I don't think it particularly helped me get any better on any of those games, though, to be fair. Although, you know what game I have been getting a little bit better at? It's been Overwatch. I've not gotten anywhere better where it's like where it's like noticeable to anyone else, but it's noticeable to me because I used to like just like play like just kind of like, you know, like closes my eyes, shoots the gun, bah, you know what I mean? Like I didn't really understand it. But then I was like, you know what? I had like such a bad losing streaks with the homies. And so I was like, you know what? I have to get better at this. I have to get better at the very least of the characters I play. So I like looked up like how to get better at this character, and like there were some like tips where it was like, oh, positioning, like you want to usually be in this like type of area in the map, or like this and that or whatever. And so that has helped me a lot. You know what? You know what also has helped me, and it's kind of embarrassing to say, but there was a clip of it was like some sort of a tournament. I think it was like a Valorant tournament in Nijisanji. Well, it wasn't in Nijisanji, but like there was Nijisanji player. I think it might have been like a mixed tournament. But anyway, it was kind of he was like teaching the team. And they were just doing some matches, I think. And Reimu from EN, she was like shooting a character, like an enemy character or whatever. And she was using like a particular gun, I think, whatever that was. I played a little bit of Valorant. I don't remember what it was called. It's like one of the big ones, right? The one that costs a lot of money, I think. And she was like shooting the enemy, and he was telling her, "Don't be afraid. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Don't be afraid. Keep shooting." Right? And then every time I'm playing Overwatch, and I'm like in a really like tough spot, but I'm doing a lot of damage, and I feel like I want to like run away, I think about him saying that to her, and I'm like, no, he would want me to keep shooting. I'm like, no, my Oshi says, don't be afraid, keep shooting. And it's true, it works. The wonderful things that happen when you imagine your fucking Oshi talking to you. He would know. He's good at games. He would know. Remove from Toho. I did mention her last stream. Don't let your Oshi down. No, literally, I think about it. He would say, if he was coaching you, he would say, keep shooting, keep shooting. I was like, okay, okay. It's helped a lot. Let me make this a little shorter. Not my intention initially, but get that damage, yeah. You know what's really interesting? I played Soldier and had like a really old man ass crosshair, where it was like really thick on the edges and like the dot was huge. And then for some reason, okay, we did terribly in the match, right? But that's beyond the point. For some reason, like someone on the opposite team was like, Soldier, oh my god, what is your crosshair? And then I was wondering, like, how can they see my crosshair? Me and my team were like, what? How can they see the crosshair? And I just think about, I'm pretty sure there's like some sort of extension or something that gives you like the player's stats, like opposite player's stats or whatever. Because I think my friend had like told me about it. I think they use it for Valorant or something like that. The TF2. No, I've never played TF2. But isn't TF2 kind of like the start of all those sort of games? Like one of those like initial things? This is the photo channel theme, it seems. Yeah, games are fun. I like playing games with friends. Alone, it's like a little bit less fun, but with friends, or at least FPS type games, those are fun with friends. Like when I play Fortnite alone, I'm kind of just like sneaking because I'm taking it way too seriously. I'm like sneaking around, and like the point is to like have fun and like go pew pew pew, right? But like I'm scared, so I'll like sneak around instead. I wonder if I would be good, or at the very least like to the blueprint of how you would play like Metal Gear, like how more like sneaky espionage type games. I also feel like it's just because I'm scared, so I don't know if that would even help actually. Because being scared isn't necessarily a good thing. PUBG solos like that. No, yeah, I feel like because usually when people play alone, they're about like rank and stuff, right? So it's probably more pertinent to survive than it is to get X amount of kills. Unless that's your thing, but if you're ranking up, maybe... Excuse me. Maybe it's more about living. one finger. 2. Wondering what lengths would be. These would be. This. Draw that thumb. I think the thumb stabilizes a lot. How much of it would I want on the actual skin? Maybe not much at all. Get rid of it just for the sake of seeing. I haven't played Fortnite recently, but I'm not a particular fan of the new season. It's just not a theme that I'm particularly super into. I will be logging back in later today to buy Melt though, because they have a Hatsune Miku Supercell album by Ryo Melt on there. It's a good song. I'm glad they put that sort of era of music into it. I'm glad they were able to. Godzilla Miku memes, they'll find each other in every universe. They're so cute. Oh, speaking of Godzilla and Miku, I had nothing to do with them, but the Godzilla reminded me. I was scrolling through TikTok, and you know how in TikTok there's like this is too pointy. There is like accounts that basically just like stream the same videos over and over again, and they maybe were streamed at some point, but they'll just like restream that video over and over again to try to get like views or whatever. Basically content farming to some degree, right? But there was one where it was this guy in a Ultraman costume and like the pants he was wearing, because you know, like I guess you know, there's skin tight and the ding-a-ling can flow if you're not wearing a cup, but he was wearing pants, right, over the Ultraman costume, but he still had the tag on the pants. It was like just regular like, black pants. He still had the tag on it, and then he was like fighting like an inflatable monster, like another person in an inflatable monster suit, and it was him kind of just like haphazardly like bashing it. And then the timer, like the sound effect of the timer like running out, like Ultraman no, was like playing in the back at some point. And he was on the floor and he was like, I think he was like gesturing to like, if you donate more gifts, like he'll get up or some shit. But it's like a looping video, so like no one's really donating any sort of gifts. And then he gets up and then it just restarts over again with like the music playing, and then it's like, you know, he's hitting the guy in the inflatable costume, and then he gets downed, and then the timer sound effect starts playing. It was just so funny to watch. I think I watched it like maybe 4 times before I was like, okay, I get the gist. But it was so fucking funny initially. I was like, oh my gosh. I liked the vision. Truly, it was funny. Fantastic vision. This is kind of strange, isn't it? I feel like this should be further back, maybe. Work smart, not hard, definitely. I think a lot of, like, there's one stream where it's like these ladies, they'll play like some sort of tile matching game sort of thing. Use the perspective tool. Where, ooh, might be it. Maybe the head's too big. I lost something in the line art. Let me go back. But like, they play like some sort of like a tile matching thing where it's like they pick out a tile from their opponent, and then if it's their match, they get to like move down a row or whatever, and there's like this whole thing, right? But I have a hard time telling if they're actually live. I'm pretty sure they're not actually live, but sometimes they might be. But usually I'm pretty sure they're just rerunning like old streams. But they'll have like tiles with like the faces of like whatever's popular right now. So like when Squid Games came out, it was like Squid Game tiles, and they would do like SpongeBob tiles. I can't remember what was like another recent one they did. That sort of thing though. Hold on, I gotta make this curvy again. Basically lewd, honestly. My original like urge to draw was to draw like some nice booba with some skin showing, but I was like, I wasn't sure, because again, I had initially wanted to do some sort of fan art, but I was like, nah, like fan art for me is kind of difficult to draw. I have to be like really into the mood for it for some reason, or like the flow. I have to be in like a proper flow state for it. Side color 115, wait, 1015, 1115 T. Welcome up. Her thigh's underrated. I love a good thigh. There was this artist that was like this Japanese model artist, 2D model artist, who was like showcasing the models they've drawn before, and it was all just big, beautiful women, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I wish I had like, I almost wish I was like, I wonder. And then the Miyako Miuri's artist is also, they're like a adult doujin illustrator, so they have big, beautiful women as well in their art and their models and stuff like that, and their models all have like that same body type, and I was like, holy smokes, like there's just something special, and like the way that they draw it. This is like probably too in. I'm feeling like I wish I had a character that was, I have one character that's probably like a similar thing. I was like, maybe one day it'd be nice if like I could commission them to do it, or like draw it in that sort of style. So cute. Kawaii Mao, welcome. Let's see. I have to draw this. Line art's difficult. You're supposed to like not think about it as line art. You're supposed to think about it as like its own thing, but it is a little difficult to manage mentally, I suppose. Let's see. This is probably too tight, or too opposite of tight. Loose? Too loose. I don't want too much like on the outer edge. I think after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna eat when I'm done streaming. Actually, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna unbox my Vaporeon. Maybe I'll do an ASMR stream with my Vaporeon. I'll be like, maybe not stream. I can't stream. I just realized I forgot the timing was weird. But I'll make an ASMR video with my Vaporeon. There's this like cute little like type of ASMR video I like, where it's like doing like little spa treatments on like plushies or whatever. It's super cute. I'll like talk to it and be like, okay, the time for your face massage, and then it's like, yeah. Or like talk to like particularly I like the Pokemon themed ones because I love Pokemon. There's some Pokemon are so cute. I love Pokemon. Something special about Pokemon. It's relaxing. It is. It's so nice. I particularly like, I'm a big fan of like lo-fi. If like that's one way that I think gets the idea across. I haven't even saved this. This is dangerous. I'm here working on the literal like line art. I have not saved this. I'll just call it Nurse Uni. I really like lo-fi type ASMR where it's like someone just on their fucking phone and recording it, like nothing super special. Cause like higher produced, cause like since the ASMR scene has gone pretty big. Percy, welcome. Since the ASMR scene has gone pretty big, a lot of the like the older creators have upgraded their their gear sets. And like the quality audio has gone better, but I do love a little bit of static in my shit, just a little bit. Like just enough. It should be fine. Into the games, we like the creatures and the music. Yeah, it look like a Marvel movie. That's a really good way to put it. Yeah. A little white noise. Yeah, I love it. There's also like, I like watching ASMR videos in a way that's pretty detached. I guess like as a creator, it probably isn't what you want, like, but like I understand it, so I'm not giving anyone any flack because I'm one of those viewers where it's like I'm not subscribed, but I'll like click on a video and check exactly what they're posting. Like, oh, I wonder if they post it, and I'll like click on their channel to see if they're posting, but I'm not subscribed. I don't follow them on any other social media. I just like, oh, let me just enjoy the ASMR. That's literally like what you don't want as a creator, because you're like, you want like the numbers because it makes you, you know, it helps your content and stuff like that, and it also gives people a mental boost so that they know someone's watching. You know what I mean? But I just I just for ASMR, because not every ASMR, I've subscribed to a few, and it's because generally speaking, their content is stuff that I will tend to enjoy like more often than not. But there are some ASMR creators where I only like certain type of content that they make, so I don't like feel the need to subscribe. I will check every now and then, but like if 99% of the stuff that they produce isn't my favorite, then I won't be subscribing. You know what I mean? Then your bag, yeah, same. Really subscribe to channel. I feel like a channel. I feel like these I'm only subscribed to VTubers, and it's just because I expect a lot of like random miscellaneous stuff from VTubers, so I don't mind it. But when it comes to like themed channels, like I'd rather it stick to a theme, I guess. I don't know. I'm more picky with my subscriptions, I guess, in that regard. Using out for a second. So many hiccups. The head's too big. I think the head's too big. What do y'all think? It looks fine in the sketch, sort of. But I think it's too big. I'm gonna make it smaller. Let's see. I think make it smaller on both ends. This. And let me erase this because I definitely selected it way too much. Looks all right. I wonder what it is to me then that it looks huge. Japanese stuff. I'll take a look. Crescendo. It sounds kind of familiar. I wonder if I passed by a video. Okay, make it a little smaller. And then we hide this. Oh shit, I just realized I undid it entirely. Use 3D VTuber style models. Oh, let me take a look real quick. Curious. Samar. How do you spell crescendo? Crescendo. Ooh, I have not seen this person. This model maker that they use is so nostalgic. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm pretty sure that the model maker that they're using was like an app. This is like, I think it was like at the beginning of VTubing, or it was like a little bit before that. But it reminds me of I can't remember the name. But you were able to make characters with it. I have some screenshots on my phone of characters I made with that same character maker. It's probably much better now. Comp 3D, yeah, I think so. That sounds familiar. I even made I tried to make like an early version of MEOW in it because it was a little bit before VTubing. What's up here? A food game maker. I feel like that was the intention to begin with, right? Any sort like koikatsu. How deep are y'all in that lewd scene to know about koikatsu? Like it's probably surface level, but I think if you know it, and then you're like, okay, I see where you're at. Like koikatsu is like a really good character maker basically, but it's like, you know, a porn game basically. But it's like, I don't know. You will find innovation in the strangest places, I suppose. But you would expect it, I suppose. Also, I would also suppose. Because the people who are really picky about how characters look tend to be people who have specific preferences in that sort of space. And so they will, of course, a beautiful character maker will be born from it. Is it the right thing? It is. Like the body is so curvy, which is fine. Maybe it's just because I don't have like the little guiding lines on the thing. I definitely lost my perspective somewhere along the line. Monster Girl Maker 2 to show people how your character's supposed to look. Monster Girl Maker. I think I've heard of that in passing. I don't know if I know exactly what it looks like though. Beep. Beep. Let's see. The neck has a little bit of a color. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. And then I'm gonna make this line look nice and clean. Oh, I know how. Simplify it. Yeah. Thus. I'm definitely gonna have to change the simplify. This is not simplifying enough for me. It has to be like a straight line. There you go. What song is this? It's picking my brain. The theme shop. I love the theme shop. The cat nurse woman like this. Whoa. Gorgeous? Beautiful? Serious. And like this. No, they're playing Minecraft without me. On my hands and knees crying. Scratches at this computer screen. They're playing Minecraft without me. And just when I told you guys I was so excited to play Minecraft. Oh, my cat's leaving. Okay, it's probably a time I should, or a sign I should start wrapping up stream. Shut down. Alex One Ryan, welcome. Do. Alright, let's take a look at what we've done. We have this. I adjusted the proportions a little bit. Let's do this. I do think this sketch is really cute. Yeah, I think the less I look at it for a little bit, I think it'll start growing on me more. I definitely think like you have to step back a bit to join them while you're eating also unbox Vaporeon. Yes, I'm very excited. I'll have to take pictures and show on Twitter and Blue Sky. I can't think with this music in my ear. Let me pause it real quick. I literally have to like, you know when you guys pull up to like someone's house or whatever, and then you're like, wait, I can't see the address. Let me lower. Let me lower the volume of my music so I can see the address. Like those things don't correlate, and yet like they do. That sort of thing. All right, I think I'll just end the stream then. I didn't have to think actually. I guess I actually didn't have to think. Isn't that a wonderful, beautiful thing? Oops. Open something. All right. Put some music back on. But I'm going to move to the other screen anyway. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming around and sticking around. I appreciate everyone who was lurking. Thank you, Mystic Lights, again for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone, I hope you have a good night and sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Meow. Nice stream. Thank you. The build of Vaporeon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.